control. As a general, switch place forward gives me access to all this stuff. But if he's kept his hand to this, is really a struggle to get the hand up. And secondly, like it, the more I'm doing this, the more he can hip escape underneath me, and the more he can change my balance. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go heavy crossface and block the hips. This way, if he hip escapes away from me, I've got the hips covered. And here, I put my palm down, I extend my left hand, I pop up to my knee right position. I put the tip of my knee in, come through, and here. To close the distance, I put my elbow onto his ribs, I go into the thinker position. This means that the step over becomes smaller, where if it's down here, it's larger. I post 90 degrees or greater to make sure that I don't fall into the valley. From here, to make sure my knee doesn't land underneath my partner, I open up my hand. I lean on my partner, I post my hand, and I catch my leg. This means as I spin, I'm pulling my leg to the top position. This means that it's a good spot. I can now hip escape. In, swing around, swing around, swing around, swing around. So you're perfect there, don't change buddy no matter what people say about you. Okay, so I've got the arm bar, so from here, I capture it and these come together. What I'm going to do from here is, as I pull it, I keep it to my chest before I sit down. One of the big spots to see people sit down, they try and do the arm bar from here, which becomes a strength battle and allows him a lot more motion. So what I'm doing is, when I coach the kids, I say we do the zipper up on our jacket. We do the zipper up, so it's up on our jacket, right? So we're doing the zipper up to here. It's going to put the arm bar on fast because I extend the arm. Secondly, about the shoulders raised, so there's not much flexion in it. So here, take it to the top. Squeeze my knees. When I'm ready, go to wrist control. Now, I would normally keep this on me, but I don't want to break the interarm. I hold the wrist this way. So if Ian tries to roll his wrist left or right, we have the controls. Thank you very much. From here, if the guy is flexible or strong, put it underneath my armpit, hold my shin. Now, the arm bar will come on, now it's my whole body that's doing. I also get more of a dynamic seated row to be able to apply the pressure instead of just my body weight. So it's my body weight and a dynamic motion. So then, okay. So knee right, this is my bad side. Goes under, finger, pull my partner from here, post, swing round and hold my knee from here, sit, pop it up nice and flat. Grab hold of it, okay, make sure you do the zip up and swing, sorry, and it's done. 1, 2, 3. So you're on side control, it doesn't matter. No. Okay, so side control upgrades to knee right, so side control upgrades to knee on valley, boom, boom, boom. From here, as I push it away, the hand goes into the valley, boom. Steps over my head and actually sits to do the arm bar. So what I'm going to do is, I can't roll that way. Does everyone understand? So I'm going to make sure that I'm going to put things into my benefit. I bring my feet in and I bridge. As I bridge, I turn from here. So my arms rolling, so I'm palm down and I'm going to capture her leg here. So when I come up past it. So I need to make sure that I'm killing that leg on the way out, otherwise I'm going to roll up into a triangle. So again, I'm going to try and go slow motion. So just start on there, right? We've had a tough morning, we're both a bit sore. Okay, so under, so this is doing, as she steps over, she goes slow, as she sits down, I'm going, boom. So I've got to get that, so see how she falls out, and I want that to go to here. So I cup it, and that also helps me turn, and I come round, so I'm outside of the guard, I'm in a really good position to start to attack. Ian, on your back. So knee right, from here, I'm going to go slow motion. I step over Ian's head, and I'm here. So Ian can only go one way, so what he's going to do is going to do a salute. I tuck him, stop. So you get creative, I'm coaching. Your knees turn away from me, and you bridge away from me, and you roll. Now, your hand wants to do that, so the hand pins my leg, and keep rolling, top of your head, and you come out, and we're now into the guard. So you can only roll one leg because your shins against your body. Does that kind of make sense? Let's do it again on your back, buddy. That was great, Ian. Good job, buddy. Okay, so off the Keneon Valley. Here, so as I'm switching, Ian's going to bridge, but he's not holding, because you want to get out of it, you're not holding, it turns. Now his bottom hand feeds my leg, comes up, so it should end up into the seated butterfly guard position on your knees. So you're in a guard pass position, and I'm in attack position. Okay, let's try that, guys. 1, 2, 3. That was awesome, man. Good job. On side control on me again. Doesn't matter which side. So from here, we're going to add a couple little bit of things on. Is I've got my frames in position, so she's flat side control. I push and I bridge to hip escape. She upgrades. So now she's working on my reaction instead of just upgrading. I push the knee, she goes under, steps around the head. Now from here, this is the timing. As she spins, I'm taking my arm to put it off. Do you see how like that's what kind of helps? So I'm kind of throwing my arm where she wants it to go, but early. My hand's on the inside, I come round, push the legs, boom. I go to knee ride, and she gets to practice escape. So we're going to come to a position where it's going to be a flow where as I pass guard, as I turn them, I go back onto my knee ride, I get to the knee ride and the arm bar, and they get to practice the escape. So again, it's a really nice little drill. So flat side control, as I push away, she goes to knee on belly. From here, I'll push, goes under, she steps. So watch this. As she's sitting down, I'll throw the hand. That's the key. Does that kind of make sense? So now, as I'm coming through, it's here. I make sure that I push the leg, I spin, I go to my knee ride. My hand goes under. Come around a little bit. Boom. So as I'm spinning, she now throws the hand. Boom. Kills the leg. It goes to knee ride. I'll push the arm. Okay. 1, 2, 3. The way I started doing this is I've got Ian's back. I've always got Ian's back. So start with, for the back control, there's 2 majors. If I want the point, I have to have my feet on the inside. It doesn't work crossed over, but they got to be on the inside. It does not matter about your hands. It's this and this. I can get back control from here as well. This is still back control. A lot of people think that the back control is with the hands. The hands are relevant as long as there's not too much distance. Okay. So from here, here's this. Ian knows I want to choke him with my hand here, but I'm going to have a seatbelt grip. So as I go through my choke, the grip fights, my grip fight. So as I do my choke, 1, 2, I've separated the elbow from the body. Step off my partner, I'm going to try and put my right foot in his armpit. Here. 1 small hip escape, grab the arm. So for me, it's like I want to choke him, it's like, oh man, so my hand comes here. So this makes it harder because the elbow is separated from the body. If he pulls his elbow, his right elbow down towards his body, and because I've got a frame in there, so I'm going to step off my partner, and this is, I'm not putting my foot here, I try to bring my foot up as high as I can. Some of you guys might not be able to do this, some of you guys might be able to get it even higher. If I get my foot to this side of his head, it's even better, but I like my knees the way they are. Okay. So from here, keep the contact, keep the skate, push him down and grab. So from here, open up, push and grab. Does that make sense? So I'm not losing the arm. From here, hip escape, goes over, slide my arm out, cross my feet, flare my legs, and the arm bar's pretty much on. So one more time, stop. Seatbelt grip, he attacks, I attack. This is a relatively strong grip from here. So take my foot off, take my foot up nice and high and sit down. I want to be more on my side than on my back. If I'm on my back, it's going to lay on my leg and I can't move it. So I want to be on my side. 1 small hip escape, so step, from here, capture the arm, foot goes over the head, cross my feet. Make sure my knees are flared nice and tight. That way if Ian does try to roll towards me or sit up, I've got it blocked out. Arm bar 1 or arm bar 1, whatever you guys want to do. One more time. Up. So seatbelt grip. So the way I put seatbelt grip is I'm putting the seatbelt into the buckle. Does that kind of make sense? Here, he stops. 1, 2, to the back, step off, slide, comes over, and the arm bars it pretty fast up. Okay, 2 minutes guys, 1, 2, 3. Thank you. So on your own size.